look at this guitar.
The first time I saw these guitars, they blew me away.
This is insane.
The colors, the lines, the build quality, the sound. What I didn't know was that the man behind them is a Japanese guitar legend. This is Sugi Guitars, and this is Nick Sugimoto. And I promise you, these are some of the best electric guitars and basses you will ever play. In this video, we're gonna tour his workshop, explore the craftsmanship that makes these guitars so special, hang out a little bit with Nick, and finally enjoy the sound of one of these incredible guitars played by a professional.
This guy is a legend. Let's go.
Morning.
Morning, Sugimoto. What's your plan with this wall?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fill up all the walls with my work.
With different artists?
Oh yeah.
So one day you want to fill up this entire wall?
Oh yes.
Sting, Steve Vai, Paul Stanley, Jaco Pastorius, Bob Weir, Alfonso Johnson, Pat Metheny, Leland Sklar, Richie Blackmore. These are just some of the names that have held a Nick Sugimoto guitar.
So these are your basses?
Yeah.
Can you explain the bat to me on the
Okay.
bass?
The bat is in Japan is the bad meaning, good meaning. We have it's kind of the personality.
How long have you had the bat as part of the logo of the company?
Oh, from the beginning.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
2002?
Yeah.
After cutting his chops in companies like the Fender Custom Shop, Ibanez Custom Shop, and the esteemed Fujigen Workshop, in 2002, he decided to go out on his own. People said it couldn't be done. Nick thought they were wrong.
This is the signature body shape of your signature guitar.
Right.
So what were you looking for when you decided this shape? It's kind of like a double cutaway, but...
Yes, the balance when we hold it, the guitars, the balance is really important for me.
One of the things I love about this guitar is it's centered well. So you used the L5 neck as inspiration for the neck on your guitars?
Right.
What was it about the neck that you liked?
So feels like just holding the wood, Each process we have to finish up the perfect and send into the next.
So you're saying there's a level of dedication here
Right.
to doing things by hand.
Yeah. Usually the mass production company, they make the necks and bodies separate line. We do the one by one. Neck and body is a pair.
The neck and the body of the guitars in this shop are paired from the very beginning.
Right.
Every single guitar they make is a completely custom order. They essentially keep no stock. They even keep a handwritten record of the specs for each serial number guitar.
So each guitar has the serial number, right? Then what parts we installed it.
So every single guitar that you build gets its own page.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
There are 170 advance orders at the moment, a waiting list of over a year.
This is the temple, right?
Right. So many, the woods here. This is the maple sport. This from Serbia. These are the ebony, very black.
That says April 3rd.
Yeah, and at that time the moisture content is 10 to 15.
So this has been sitting here for 2 months.
Yeah, and this is the 10 to 19, right? 19 is too high and 10% is too low.
So basically, when they get wood from suppliers, it's either too moist or too dry. So what they do is they temper the wood here in a natural state to get it to about 13% humidity. That way, when they assemble the guitars, over time, the wood doesn't shift and they stay really fixed and strong.
One of the coolest things about this company is Nick still stains every single guitar and bass by hand.
What is this room here?
This is a staining room.
This is the one you're staining today?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yes. This one is solid ash. So we did not color on the line, just natural lines showing.
How many coats do you do?
I think depends on how does it stain it.
And these are the silver lines he was talking about in the grains of the wood.
This bench is working for assembling.
Assembly?
Yeah, because she just joined us, just a training,
Okay.
dressing the fingerboards.
So why did you want to build guitars?
プレイヤーとして
大事な質問だよね。
そうプレイヤーを目指してたんですけど、そのプレイヤーをまずやるためには楽器を知らなきゃなと思って楽器作りを選びました。
Is that one of your guitars?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
ケツさんどんな音楽好き？メタル。
You like metal.
He had been thinking, if I got this work, because of he loves the guitars. So if got this job, maybe can get the many guitars.
So he took the job because he wanted to collect more guitars.
Right.
Is there a Sugi guitar discount that he gets?
Yeah.
Maybe I should work here. This is your son.
Right.
Nice to meet you. Why did you decide to start working for your father and build guitars?
そうですね、祖父も、社長の杉本も、働いてたので、ちょっと木とかに興味はあったので、ちょっと、そうですね、アパレルで働いてたっていうのもあって、ちょっとそういうギターの、ルックスとかそういうところにも興味があったので、働くのを決めました。
Who's better at building guitars, you or your dad?
Yes, me.
After touring the workshop for an hour or so, it was time for lunch. I had heard that this area, Nagano Prefecture, was known for soba noodles, so here we are at Hakusan, a legendary local soba restaurant. You can even order different types of soba depending on the flour content. Today we went for the local classic, a 90-10 buckwheat to flour ratio.
So when you started your company, you decided to go out on your own. You create a boutique custom guitar brand.
Right.
People said it couldn't be done. Why didn't you believe it?
I'm not thinking the big dreams, Just I'd like to make whatever I want to make. That's all.
Was there a moment early on when you knew for sure, oh, this is gonna work?
So means different from current Japanese made guitars.
What were they saying about the guitars initially?
This seemed like a US made.
So that was a compliment.
Yeah.
One of the things that struck me the most about our conversation at lunch was when I asked Nick how he wanted his instruments to be remembered. His response, I want them to be played and recorded, not just collected. I want them to make great music. On multiple occasions, Nick had asked if I'd seen Matsumoto Castle, a place he holds close to his heart. I had, I said, but only at night. As advertised, it is absolutely stunning. By the way, this castle is a national icon. It's one of the few remaining, almost entirely original castles in Japan.
So what were you saying about when you were young? You would go up to the top of the castle?
Castle, having a lunch with my friends, and watching the mountains.
So you can't do that anymore, I'm guessing.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you love so much about this area, about Matsumoto?
Oh, quiet, actually, usually. Right now, I don't know, so many tourists, but when I was a schoolboy, it's really quiet.
Why is it important for future employees for you to have a long-term vision?
He's satisfied when he joined us. Oh yeah, this is my goal.
I see.
Done.
So you want people to have a longer term
Right.
goal, that have a lot of enthusiasm, that
Yeah.
want to be building guitars
Right.
and innovating and doing new things down the road.
Yeah, with
Not
us.
With you.
Yeah.
Not just somebody who wants a
Yeah,
job and that's
right.
it. I think
That's most important, I think.
that's really smart.
So after seeing these guitars all day in the workshop, I really wanted to see them in action. So here are two famous guitar stores in Japan, G Club Shibuya in Tokyo and Shimamura Music in Matsumoto.
Is there one bass or one guitar in this store you thought really came out well, that you really like?
It's the sky and the cloud in Riga.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
He nailed it.
I think his guitar number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Why? Neck?
Yes.
Good neck.
Good neck.
「まずはこの木目の美しさですよね。こういう、日本のギターブランドの中でも、トップクラスに。
Is there anything here you're curious about? If so, ask a question in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it.
If I work for another brand, but nobody knows it. Who did it? They don't care. So I like to put my ideas in the instrument which I want to make.
So you wanted your name and legacy on the guitars
Right.
that you were making. Also, so people will remember going forward, right?
Yes. If somebody like it, buy it.
Mhm.
If not, forget it. I don't know. It's going to be a good business or not, but it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
You know, I like to make what I make.
Okay, one more question.
Sure.
What advice do you have for people who want to become great craftsmen?
Be patient. Don't make it harder. Have to wait. If you have to wait 3 hours, have to wait 3 hours, right?
Patience is really important.
Yeah, very important.
Especially with wood.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you again.
Bye.
Soon.
When my mind wanders, it often goes to guitars. It was my first love, and in a way, the most consistent thing in my life. So surrounded by a world of six-string excellence, from players to stores, from makers to salesmen, a breaking point eventually hit. After 6 months of not having an instrument in my hands, it was time to change that. By the way, if you like this video, you're definitely gonna like the next one, where I meet the new queen of Japanese heavy metal guitar, Sally.